In partnership with the United States, Israel has been one of the primary sponsors of brutality, of violent policies in Central America. In Honduras, following the US-supported 2009 coup, the leaders, the golpistas, employed Israeli support to train state security forces in methods of violent crowd control and to supply the weapons used against the Honduran population during and after the coup. In fact, Israel's support for the coup in Honduras brought a powerful diplomatic victory for Israel when the dictator Juan Orlando Hernandez, who was himself a committed Zionist who had participated in youth leadership programs in Israel, became one of the first world leaders to establish his country's embassy in Jerusalem. In El Salvador, from 1975 to 1979, Israel supplied 83% of El Salvador's military imports. It's kind of unbelievable to me to think that it was that much more than the US during that period. And this support continued throughout the Civil War, including arms, technology like napalm, and military training. Israelis trained El Salvadoran death squads as well. This aid continued even as the U.S. also supported the Salvadoran army, with the U.S. sometimes requesting more Israeli, quote-unquote, practical assistance for El Salvador. In Nicaragua, Israel was Somoza's biggest supplier of weapons prior to the victory of the Sandinistas, and later helped train the Contras. And of course, Nicaragua has been the only country in Central America to stand up to Israel during the current genocide in any real way, and has gone further than most countries in the world in filing a case at the ICJ against Germany for its complicity in the current phase of the genocide. And this really reflects Nicaragua's deep understanding of the violence that Israel, alongside the US, is perpetrating in the region. General Efraín Ríos Montt, the head of the military junta that ruled Guatemala in the 80s, who himself was a fervent evangelical Christian and Zionist, relied on technical support and training in counterinsurgency tactics from Israel to carry out his genocide against the Mayan people.